Hello, Rebecca here. Thank you for watching. The first thing I want to say, if you are watching this and you have restless leg syndrome, I'm sorry you're going through that. It is literally a nightmare. I know from personal experience. So what I'm going to talk about quickly today is the interventions that I've tried. Restless leg syndrome sort of chases itself a little bit, and that you can try a remedy and it works for a little while and then it stops working. So as a result, I have quite a list, and I think using a combination of different interventions seems to be the best sort of remedy for me personally. The very first thing I'm going to share with you is exercise. Everyone says it, and I do believe that when I'm more sedentary throughout the day, I have worse symptoms at night. So yes, get up. I know if you have chronic illness like I do, you might spend quite a bit of time in bed. Just make sure that you can get some kind of exercise. You get up throughout the day and get some exercise in. The other thing is stretching. I've heard people say that restless leg can be a cause of the fascia getting knotted up and neurology not being able to move through its pathway. So I noticed that stretching does seem to help. And then sometimes while I'm stretching, I'll massage my calves. That's the whole lower part of my legs, or even the upper part of my legs. Heat helps, putting ice and heat on. Sometimes when I wake up at night and I take one of my remedies, I'll just also put the heating pad on my legs, and that does give a little bit of, calmness. It helps the muscles relax. Magnesium, take some magnesium at night if you can't. It also helps with bowel movements. I love magnesium. The first thing my doctor recommended is mineral water. And I noticed when I first started taking mineral water that it did help. So I would just drink a quarter of a cup or a half of a cup before I go to bed at night, and I wouldn't have the symptoms. Then again, restless leg kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Tolerance. Yeah. So I moved on and I got potassium citrate. Now, this I have heard, my general practitioner told me that if you have any heart problems, potassium citrate can be a little aggressive. So check with your doctor. I'm not talking about potassium pills. I'm talking about the powder. It's a lot stronger. You need a lot more than what the FDA recommends in order for it to affect restless leg syndrome. But it helps. It really does. The pharmaceutical medication that was prescribed to me is Ropineral. Okay, that's what my doctor finally ended up giving me. I didn't want to take it. It can build up in your system and be a little toxic. I started getting headaches, but I still need it because there's nights when I need it, and I have it by the bed, and if I wake up and it's bad enough, I will take Ropineral. The other thing is a fascia blaster. Believe it or not, this product was made to get rid of cellulite on your thighs because it breaks up the fascia. And I thought about that, grabbed the fascia blaster, and when I wake up at night, or right before I go to bed actually, I'm rubbing the fascia blaster all over the front of my legs, the sides, both sides, the back, the thighs, and the calf area. And that is making a difference. It's subtle, but it is helping. And I think if I keep doing it, maybe that might cure it. I'll get back to you if it works permanently. I will let you know. One more thing is Hyland's. You can get Hyland's Restful legs. That's Hyland's Restful legs. You can get that on Amazon. That helps too. It's the same thing as everything else. If you take it and you keep taking it, eventually it'll kind of stop working. That's why I'm giving you so many different interventions, because what I've realized is that you have to rotate through them or use a few of them. Like the exercise, the stretching, the heat, do those every day if you can. And then some of the other more significant, like the potassium or the Ropineral, maybe don't do them every night, but rotate those out. Anyway, I really hope that's helpful for you and that you can find some relief and experience a restful night's sleep. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.